Ready?
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! I love country because it's real.
It's just my lifestyle.
It's who I am.
That's what country is. It's about family. It's about America.
It's Brit's Morning Brew Crew. Weekdays from 5 to 10 a.m.
Let me show you how a country girl gets it done, y'all.
On 93.9 The Country Moose.
.939 The Country Moose. Thank you so much for joining me here in the morning, being part of the Morning Brew Crew. I am so excited because it has been just a hot minute since we've seen you, Jerry, for all the stuff going on with Country Thunder.
Didn't I just see you in Arizona last month?
You did. I could not get enough Country Thunder, so I just had to come down and see you guys.
Sometimes I think it's a mirage, but it's Brit. So we want to thank you and everybody at the Country Moose for such amazing support, and we're fans of you the same way you're fans of what we're doing. And it was that Arizona show was pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh, that was so insane. There was so many people there, but so many people just having such a great time and great lineup on everything. It was really neat to see another Country Thunder with so many people that were supporting.
Yeah, but I mean, we talk about every show having its own personality, and I really like what we accomplished year one in Iowa.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more intimate, a little bit more down home. Really great vibe, and having perfect weather, maybe a little too hot, didn't hurt. We had a wonderful first year in Iowa, and we're looking forward to kind of building on that year after year. And I made a lot of great friends out there, as you know, yourself included, and I can't wait to get back out there.
Oh yeah. Well, we can't wait to have you guys back here. It was quite different. Arizona, I forget how lucky we are with the Forest City, the Winnebago grounds there, because we all have plugins for the most part, and everybody down there in Arizona, they all had to run off of generators.
Yeah. I mean, 8,000 campsites in Arizona is, it's its own little city. I mean, it's its own culture, but yeah, I mean, the luxury of the Winnebago campgrounds with lush green grass and hookups. I mean, you guys aren't exactly roughing it per se, but
no,
it's a beautiful part of the world, and we're able to kind of take advantage of some of those amenities.
Yes.
What you find mostly in the desert is dust and an awful lot of country fans. So
yes, that is no doubt about it. I'm pretty sure I inhaled most of the desert, so I'm looking forward to that lush green grass again. And of course, we're thinking ahead towards that, and it's going to be the holiday season, and I'm excited for your lineup that you guys have to announce today.
Yeah, I think we've kind of covered all the bases. We talk about having that balanced lineup with great headliners, great heritage acts that have stood the test of time, and then those up and comers that everybody finds out are going to be headliners of tomorrow. So as always, come early and stay late. Exactly. So are you teasing your listeners? Are you doing a drum roll? Are you going to?
I am right now. We are going to announce it right now. Did you want to? This is what I have when I bring the dog into work.
I want the dog to announce it. Two woofs for Kip Moore. He didn't get the memo.
He didn't get the memo. Now she's like, that's your hands. That's not anything.
We've got Kip Moore. Who else do we got, Britt?
Kip Moore, Chris Young, Lee Brice are those headliners. Man, that is a massive lineup.
Yeah, I mean, every one of those guys have had some great activity over the past year. Lee and Chris have had number one hits. Lee's had 2 number one hits, the duet with Carly Pierce. We know what's happened to her career this year. Timing was right. We know that our Iowa fans love Lee Brice, love Kip Moore, a little eye candy for the ladies. And I'm excited about Chris Young. I mean, he's just had another number one hit with one of our last year headliners, Kane Brown. So everything's kind of poised for some great nights. And then if you can take everyone through some of the supporting cast, if you will.
Yeah. So some of those new artists that you were talking about, Lindsay L., Lainey Wilson, Cameron Marlowe, Michael Ray, are just some of those new ones that are coming in.
Well, I mean, Lindsay Ells had her own #1 hit with "Criminal."
Yep.
Lindsay's she's from where I'm from, up in Calgary. She
Okay.
used to be a blues guitar player, and her career took off when she started playing country. Any woman who plays her own leads like that, she trades leads with Keith Urban. Her and Keith are big friends,
Yeah.
and people are gonna get wowed if they haven't seen Lindsay yet in
Oh,
Iowa.
definitely.
I'm looking forward to seeing her and watching the reaction of people.
Oh yeah. Well, and Lainey Wilson just had her #1 with Things a Man Ought to Know. And Michael Ray is running up there right now with Whiskey and Rain. So it's, very good. Cameron Marlowe's starting to get up on those charts a little bit. I have a funny feeling that by the time Country Thunder happens in June, we're going to be seeing him way up there on the charts.
Cameron Marlowe right now is where Riley Green was about 18 months ago. It's like you can just see the trajectory and how their careers are going, and it's exciting for the young guys and girls, and having them at this festival is a big deal for us as well.
Oh, definitely. Well, and then not only do you have those newbies, but like what you were saying, some of the tried and true people that you've got coming in: Trace Atkins, Travis Tritt, and Sawyer Brown.
Thing I like about seeing some of the veteran artists is, I mean, you think that they're going to draw some of your older fans, and what's interesting is seeing the 20-year-olds singing all those
Right.
Trace Atkins and Sawyer Brown songs. We saw it with Lone Star last year in Iowa.
Yep.
So it's not, it's across the board. It's the roots of country music. There's a reason these guys have stood the test of time. And Sawyer Brown brings the same type of energy now that they did when they were at the top of the charts in the 80s. I mean,
Oh,
Mark is
definitely.
still one of the greatest frontmen you're going to see in a live band. He's like the hillbilly Mick Jagger, right? I mean, he's all over the stage.
Exactly.
So,
That is a good analogy with those two.
yeah. So looking forward to all of those guys as well. We've had Trace on some shows lately. Couple of years back in Wisconsin. He's just, there's no one sounds like Trace Atkins. He's kind of alone on an island, and people who love him a lot.
Oh, definitely. Well, and the cool thing is that you guys have a lot of ways that people can get tickets for this year's show also. And just by going to the website at countrythunder.com, you can get to the places where you need to get and find all of those: the 3-day GA passes, the VIP platinum experience, reserve seating, all the camping, all the extras that you can go to and find all of that stuff.
Yeah, what we're seeing, we announced another festival in Canada last week, and ticket sales are going to be brisk all day on Tuesday, and it's really great. But everything you need is at the click of a button. So get on countrythunder.com. It'll guide you through what you got to do, and we can't wait to get back to Iowa.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be our second one of the year. We're gonna be in Arizona in April, and then we'll look forward to getting out there for June. I hope we have the same like perfect weather that we had last year, and we
Same.
can't wait to see everyone again.
Oh, definitely.
All of my old haunts, like the places that we kept hanging around in Forest City and in Mason City and Clear Lake. Can't wait to get back and visit those folks.
Yes, you and I are going to have to go back to the Tiki Bar again, most definitely.
The Tiki Bar, and then the really, really great Italian food in Clear Lake. Some great Mexican food at Gillespie in Forest City. The sports bar that I can't remember right now in Mason City.
Is that the sports page?
Sports page. We want to go there. But it's mostly the people. My appetite will never let me down. I can't wait to see the people.
Yes, definitely. Well, we can't wait to have you back. And, again, go to countrythunder.com, get your tickets, maybe give some tickets for all of this Christmas stuff going on, because that is supposed to be the #1 thing that people are wanting for Christmas this year. We just talked about that here on the air, and it's experiences that people are looking for.
Well, you come with one group of friends, and then you meet your new best friends, and then you meet the next year at Country Thunder. And speaking of great people, I just want to give a shout out to our automotive sponsor in Forest City Ford. Hello, Pete. Miss you bad. See you soon.
That one's great. Well, thank you, Jerry, for joining us here on the Brew Crew this morning and making this awesome Country Thunder announcement.
Thank you, and see you soon. I'm going to see you probably sooner than anyone because I'm sure you'll be at the next Country Thunder, wherever it is.
Oh, yes. I think I'm just going to make the whole Country Thunder tour. I think it's going to be on my entire bucket list this year.
It's turning into a full-time job. I want to entice you to come to Bristol Motor Speedway, Country Thunder Bristol. That was a really unique experience for all of us. We loved it. Speaking of great people, and playing in the middle of a speedway is way different than playing in the middle of a field.
I bet it is. I bet. Yeah. Yes,
We
I saw.
didn't have to go and we didn't have to go and build the house. The house is already there.
Right.
That place is spectacular, just jaw dropping.
Oh, well, I watched some of the videos on that, and it just looked amazing.
Yeah, the fans there were wild, and
Yeah.
it was really exciting and a fun way to end the Country Thunder season.
That's awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you again soon, Jerry. I'm sure we'll pull you back on here relatively shortly.
Can't wait. Thanks, Britt.
Thank you.
That's what we do. That's what we love.
Love it. That was another exclusive with Brit.
That's perfect. We'll take it.
Social butterfly.
I can't believe this thing went viral.
On 93.9 The Country Moose.